oldest suburbs, Highfield, at the weekend, leaving residents not only thirsty but with a sour taste in their mouths. Residents who spoke to our correspondent Tafaras Wachiwe expressed their frustration at the situation.
Who said water has no color? Well, the water coming out of the taps of Highfield residents has color, and it also has an unpleasant smell. This is the water that was coming out of taps in one of Harare's oldest suburbs, Highfield, on Saturday. Dirty and discolored, residents could not use it for any domestic purpose. Even now, when the discoloration seems to have disappeared, the residents are still skeptical. The dirt still lingers in their minds.
Masueji arikuuya mumapombu mawemza achidai tichibika wobika ti mawemza arimo nesadza azviitezvo tiri maresidents tutagara muno tachemberera muno but hatina mbozviona zvatiri kuona mazuva ano izvi hatina chokwadi.
Harare City Council has been struggling to consistently supply ratepayers with water. Some areas have even gone for years without water. One would imagine Highfield residents can at least be grateful they had some water coming out of their taps. But the residents here say the water they received at the weekend was not good enough for washing dishes, forget drinking or even cooking.
Apa mapleta muto naye ndani zuro eso takatadza kutosuka nekuti mvura yakanga yakasviba kuti ablack chai saka totoshaya kuti toita sei. Nhasi itori netsvina but zviri nani asi ine tsvina inotoda kutsitwa.
The residents have since turned to a nearby borehole for potable water. Council water for them is only good enough for laundry purposes. They even fear the water may stain their clothes.
Inotongosvibisa tikutongoshandisa nekuti hatina kumwe kwatinokwanisa kuiwana. Saka dai matibatsirewo yagonobuda yakachena.
The water situation in this suburb has worsened the plight of the elderly, most who can't cope with long walking distances and standing in long queues for hours on end just to fill a 20-litre bucket or two.
Mvura yakaenda payakadzoka yakatodzoka yakasviba zvisingaiti zvakatombotora kunge 30 to 40 minutes unenge wakatongosiya tape yakavhurika kusvika yachena.
The residents' only hope for clean potable water coming out of their taps rests entirely with the city council. But the discolored water which came out of their taps at the weekend is evidence they may be hoping against hope.
City council ngaigadzire mvura iyi. Haisi kugadzira ka asi mari dzedu tiri kubhadhara. Asi havarusiri kutigadzirira.
So many questions at this point, particularly from residents. How did we get here? But more importantly, when and how would the city fathers rectify this?
So what happens is that the chemicals we use over time in the tanks, they accumulate at the base of the tanks, resulting in sludge. So that was sludge because it was being forced out of the tanks to the taps. But the situation has since been rectified. We've since fixed our problem at Warren Control, the water distribution center. And residents of Highfield should expect to get clean water from today.
Earlier this month, Acting Town Clerk Engineer Pakamilia Mabena Moyo told journalists that Harare City Council water is safe to drink.
Harare water, the water that we treat leaves motor jeopardy is safe. It complies with all the national and local standards.
Many in Highfield may not agree with Engineer Mabena's statement. At this point, all the residents want is 24/7 availability of clean water, not lip service from council officials. It's a sentiment shared by ratepayers across the city. Tafaras Wachiwe for ZTN Prime.